Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's been making headlines around the world, the Chinese economy. We'll be exploring its current state and what the future might hold for this global economic powerhouse. China's economic growth over the past few decades has been nothing short of extraordinary. The country's GDP has increased nearly 50-fold in the last 30 years, recently surpassing the combined GDP of the entire Eurozone. This rapid growth has transformed China into the world's second-largest economy, but it's important to note that the pace of growth has slowed in recent years. We'll take a closer look at the factors contributing to this slowdown and what it means for the global economy. Household consumption in China has seen a significant increase, multiplying by 6 times over the past 15 years. This rise in consumption reflects an improving standard of living and the expansion of the middle class. However, with the recent economic slowdown, there are concerns about whether this trend can be sustained. We'll examine the challenges and opportunities facing Chinese consumers today. China is facing a demographic shift that could have profound implications for its economy. The country is experiencing a decline in birth rates and an aging population. Experts predict that China could see a demographic decline as early as 2025. We'll discuss the potential economic impact of these demographic changes and how the government is responding to this challenge. Despite China's economic success, there are significant disparities in wealth across the country. For instance, Beijing's per capita GDP is comparable to that of Portugal, while the province of Qinghai has a per capita GDP lower than that of Namibia. These inequalities pose a challenge for China's goal of achieving balanced and harmonious development. We'll explore the extent of these disparities and the measures being taken to address them. The Chinese government has recently held the third plenum of the Communist Party, where major economic reforms were discussed. Key reforms include accelerating urbanization and reorganizing public finances to support future growth. We'll analyze these reforms and their potential impact on China's economic trajectory. China's economy has expanded at a slower than expected rate of 4.7% in the last quarter, which is below the 5.3% pace seen in the first quarter of 2024. The National Bureau of Statistics has highlighted several factors contributing to this slowdown, including weak global economic momentum, sticky inflation, geopolitical conflicts, and international trade frictions. Consumer demand has been a significant drag on growth, with retail sales up only 4.1% in January through May, which is well below expectations. Economists have noted that expanding consumer demand is crucial for supporting sustained strong growth, but this has proven difficult as companies shed jobs during and after the pandemic. The property sector continues to be a major concern, with more developers teetering on the brink of default and home sales remaining at half their December 2020 levels. Real estate accounts for around 30% of China's GDP and nearly 70% of household wealth, making this a critical issue for the economy. Section 9. Deflation and price levels. China entered a period of deflation in July, struggling to exit in the second half of the year. Prices in November fell 0.5% year-on-year, the sharpest drop in 3 years. This deflationary trend has added to the challenges facing the economy, as it indicates weak demand and can lead to a downward spiral of falling prices and slowing growth. Section 10. Foreign investment and capital outflows. Foreign investors have been pulling money out of China, with a foreign investment deficit of $11.8 billion in the 3 months to September. Capital outflows in September hit $75 billion, the highest figure in 7 years, reflecting concerns about the economic outlook and geopolitical risks. Section 11. Policy responses and reforms. The Chinese government has been cautious in its policy responses, with measures to address the problems being seen as ineffective by some economists. Recent reforms include the establishment of the National Financial Regulatory Administration to oversee the financial industry, but other changes have rattled investors, such as an anti-espionage law raising questions about the legality of foreign businesses doing consulting and business intelligence work. In conclusion, China's economy is facing significant headwinds as it heads into 2024. From structural issues to policy challenges, the path ahead is fraught with difficulties. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on global economic trends.